All right, this is a basic video on some basic stamping and an introduction to Stampin' Up stamps and our acrylic blocks and our inks. So first I wanted to start with our stamps. So our stamps come in two formats. They come in photopolymer, and the photopolymer stamps are clear, and they come with this plastic laid over them, and they're clear. And then you have acrylic blocks. These blocks are awesome because they're all curved and they have this nice little groove for your fingers to hold them, and they're really comfortable, whereas other blocks can be squared off and sharp. These are nice and curved. And so you just peel off, see they're nice and sticky, your stamp, and you just adhere it to the block, and it's adhered really well. And then you're good to go. You're ready to stamp. So that is the photopolymer stamps. And so you have all different kinds, word stamps and flower stamps and leaf stamps. And these particular stamps for the flower stamps and the leaf stamps are called distinctive stamps because they have texture on them, so that when you stamp them, they show the different textures and different color or different levels of color, shadows and highlights just in one stamp. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to show you how that works and how the inks work. So we have ink spots that come in our paper pumpkin. They're just 1-inch ink spots, and they are fabric ink spots, water-based ink. And then we have our full-sized ink pads, and they are foam, also water-based ink. And then we have our basic white paper. It's nice and smooth, perfect for stamping on. And I'm going to ink this up with our spot. I usually ink this up upside down. You can kind of lightly drag it a little bit, or you can just tap it on there, and you can see that it's all inked. And then you're just going to take this and you're just going to press down, straight down, just go straight down, and you're going to pull straight up. And then you get this nice stamp, and you can see it's already dry. You know, I can run my finger right over it and it's already dry, which is really cool. You can also see the different textures. There's dark, and there's highlights and shadows. So all in one stamp. So it's really, really cool, the distinctive stamps. So now I'm gonna stamp it in this foam. The foam is juicier, so I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for it to dry, but I'm gonna stamp that straight down and then straight back up. And so there is a little bit of difference in the look. This looks smoother and this looks more textured. But basically it's very similar, but now it's dry, so I can rub my finger over it. So it's pretty quick drying. Again, these are both water-based, so they dry quickly. Now I'm going to show you our other type of stamp. I'm going to keep this open. I'm going to show you our other type of stamp. So this is photopolymer. Our other type of stamp are called cling mount, and these are rubber. So when you get a rubber stamp, it's going to come with stickers. So these are stickers that you can put on the back side of your rubber. This is red rubber, and it's already cut out for you, so you can pull these out, which is nice. So I just pull all of these out. I don't like to keep the excess rubber. This is just what I do. You can do whatever you want. Some people keep the rubber so that they can they take this, there's a piece of backing here, and they take it all off, and this is a little bit sticky, and they use it to place their stamps back into. So you can do that, but I prefer, so they go like this, and then they just take their stamp and they place it back in there wherever it goes to keep track of their stamps. But I prefer to do it this way, where I take these all out and I get rid of this. I get rid of the extra weight. So I take all of these off, And if you want to, you can put the stickers on, and I'll show you how to do that. But I prefer to take the stickers and stick them in the back here. And then I prefer to take the label off and then just stick it where the sticker is right here. And that's how I keep track of where everything is. I prefer not to put the stickers on. That's just my own preference. But on some of the word stamps, you may want to put the stickers on. It just helps you to see better how and where to stamp, because obviously the rubber stamps are not see-through and it's harder to see where to stamp. But a lot of these, like this stamp set, is paired with dies that cut these images out. So for some of these images, like if I were to stamp the cake, I wouldn't care where I stamped it because I can cut it out. So it doesn't matter. But for some of the sentiments, I probably do care where it's going to go. So it's, you know, kind of hard to see when I put it on the block where the sentiment is, and I might stamp it crooked. So I'm going to go ahead and put the sticker on. So I'm going to pull this back out. I can get it out. And here's the sticker right here on this side. And all the stickers have half. So what I can do is I can peel both of these off while leaving the sticker on the sheet. And then I can line this up right on here. So this is how you can line this up. And then I can peel both of them off, and then it's perfectly lined up. Now this sticker is super, super sticky, like way, 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 way sticky. It's so sticky, in fact, that when you put it on your block, you have to be careful about not tearing your foam, your rubber off your foam when you take it off. So what I like to do is I like to kind of make it a little bit unsticky, take the tack down by just like putting my thumbs on it or sticking it, probably not to a sweater. Sweater is too fuzzy, but to like my jeans or something, to just make it a little bit less sticky, so that I don't tear anything when I take it off. So now I can take this off a little bit more easily. So, and I'm just a little bit careful, you know, when I take it off. So now when I stamp this, I can see where I'm stamping and it's going to be straight. So I can just take this and I can stamp it nice and straight. And again, same concept. You're going to go straight down and you're going to come straight up. Oops, didn't get that very well. Didn't go straight down enough. So here's the no-nos of stamping. So when you're inking up, you just want to tap very lightly. You don't want to mush. Okay, so I mushed it. Okay, you don't want to mush, because then you're going to have ink all along all of these edges, and you could catch edges on your paper. So now when I stamp, here's another no-no. When I stamp, if I don't go straight down and I rock my stamp, I rock it all over the place, I get all of these, ooh, and I got ink on my finger. Don't get ink on your finger too. I get all of this, what do I call it, cloud. It's not clear. It's kind of cloudy. It's kind of fuzzy looking. I didn't catch any edges though, which is interesting. Usually I'd like totally catch an edge. There, see? Oh, and I caught that edge too. See how terrible that looks? So when you do it, you want to just tap very lightly, and you want to go straight down, and you want to come straight back up. There, got it. And then you'll get your nicely stamped sentiment. All right. So that is the basics of our stamps and our ink and basics of stamping. So if you have any questions, I would love to answer them. My email address is elaine@elainescreations.net. Just send me an email and let me know if you want me to create another video on any other questions that you have, or just send me an email asking any other questions and I would be happy to answer them. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.